They're special, lovely people. I'm very happy to connect with you again in this webinar with an amazing special activation. Totally new, and I will explain you everything about it because it's the celestial journey. It's about the wisdom of the journey of your soul. And it's not a journey about this life, but of all the journeys you made in this planet, but also in other planets, from starting at the source of who you are. And this activation we just finished last Friday, and when it was complete and we tested, I could only cry. I felt like that everything was falling on place, on the right place. It was not the knowledge that I start to know where I'm from, what journeys I made, and all the knowledge I got doing all my journeys, but it's the inner wisdom. It's a kind of feeling, a deeper wisdom that I start to understand the reason who I am, the reason why I'm here. And this new frequency came to me. I downloaded this frequency from Docturians at the moment when I finished the 13 dreams, the 13 realms of the shamans. And just 2 weeks ago, we released my book, The Shamanic Nature of God, about 13 years, the 13 dreams, the 13 journeys with the shamans. And when this was finished, came to me this code, this frequency of the celestial connection, celestial journey. And it's about the journey that we make as a soul until now. And it's not linear. It's we are living in different parallel realities. And if we start to collect all the wisdom, and I call it wisdom, not knowledge, because knowledge is something we want to know. And knowledge is interesting. Of course, I'm interested in knowledge. But the most important thing is the wisdom, what is coming from a much deeper level, to understand who we truly are and to understand the reason why we are here at this moment on this planet. And a lot of people ask me, maybe you can write in the chat if you have the book and how you experience the book. It's nice to share it because I'm very humbled. It was 2 weeks ago on Saturday we had a release of the book, and the reactions, I'm never nervous. When I do something, I do it from my heart. I love what I'm doing, but this time I was really nervous to release this book because it's so personal, and but the reactions are really overwhelming, and that touched me deeply. So I feel very humbled and a lot of gratitude. It's an amazing journey I made lately, and I want you to be a part of it. And a lot of people ask me, how is this working for you? You have many dreams, lucid dreams, very clear dreams, and that way happened a lot of things to me. It brought me to Siberia in 2010. And in these lucid dreams, there are wisdom coming to me. There is coming insights. There's coming healing to me. And a lot of people ask me, I want experience too. How can you experience it? And I said, I don't know. And then I asked Arcturians, I said, how can we create something that people also can have this kind of dream state? That they sleep better, sleep deeper, and in their sleep there will be healings. In their sleep will be activated the knowledge, the wisdom. And the Kyun explained me, this is very simple. Before you go to sleep, open up the pineal gland and the soul star chakra. The soul star chakra is 15 centimeter above your head. And it's the connection with your higher consciousness. And then you make the intention where you want to connect with in your dream. And if you fall in sleep in this way, you start to dream, conscious or unconscious, on your subconscious level, where things can happen, where healing can be started, where knowledge can be activated, where you can travel to different parts of the path your soul has taken for many thousands of years. So it's a three things I did. I created a book, for example, but also a journal so that you can work with the 13 shamans, the 13 dreams, the 13 healing themes, the 13 chakras. But the third part of this is the online, the intensive, the Shamanic Intensive, where we created something very spectacular. I'm very excited about it. That is the dream sleep meditation. In this intensive, where you can work together with your journal, we put extra activations. There are programs for 13 days, 13 times. So you have 13 onlines, each are 13 days based on the 13 shamans. But one of the spectacular things we have there is leading meditation. In this meditation, you can download it, you do it before you sleep, we activate the pineal gland, the soul star chakra, and then I bring you to the frequency of the particular shaman, so you will fall in sleep with this information on the subconscious level to activate the dreaming, the healing during your dreams. Later I will explain a little bit more, but that make the bridge to share with you that before I share this night the celestial journey with you, we activate this soul star chakra. I will share my screen so I can explain you a little bit about this chakra, because the most people know the 7 chakras, but in the shamanic nature we work with the 13 chakras. And this is the soul star chakra, and it's about 15 centimeter above the head. I will share my screen, just one moment. Here it is. And the soul star chakra, they call it also the seat of the soul, and is connected also with the pineal gland. And the location is approximately 15 centimeter above the head. And it's associated with your higher self, divine purpose, and soul contracts. And the theme is harmonious connection with the spirit realm. And the healing theme is the spirit world connection, to restore it and connect with your higher consciousness. To connect with the spirit world in your dreams, explore higher consciousness, and to tap into the spiritual realms. And the crystal, what is connected with this chakra, is the selenite. And the spirit animal, what is connected with this chakra, is the wolf. And the activation code is the spirit alchemy in the soul purpose activation. And the soul purpose activation is what we're going to share with you in a minute. Also, you can use the energy spray, the seed of the soul symphony. So, I will come back to you and close this. Yes. So, before we do this new activation, the celestial journey, I want to activate the soul star chakra. This activation is shorter than the other activations, the chakra activations, and the sacred geometry is very short. So what we're going to do, if we start it for the ones who are new, you stare at your screen when we build up the sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is the language of your soul. You have no references with it. It's talking right away with your subconscious. So you focus on your screen, and for 1 minute is the sacred geometry be building up on your screen. And then your screen gets totally black. Last time in a webinar, I got a reaction in the chat. I don't see anything anymore. The screen is black. Yes, after 1 minute, the screen gets totally black. At that moment, you close your eyes. And when we start this activation, just take 3 times a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. At a moment when you close your eyes, do this again, 3 times the deep breath. And you connect with the frequencies. And this activation I share with you, they are the bioresonance, the frequencies to activate the soul star chakra. And when it's finished, just let us be silent just for 1 minute, just to digest, to let it come in. I will close my camera and enjoy this activation. the soul star chakra. It's around 15 centimeters above our head. It's the seat of the soul to connect with the spirit realms. As a preparation for the activation, the theme of this webinar. And there's many things I can share about this frequency, but every word I share is not catching where it's all about. As I said, we just finished this activation last Friday, and all the activation in the book, the shaman activations, but also in the workbook, in the journal, the chakra activations are made by a sonic. And I think it was 2-3 weeks ago, I connect with him and I said, I want to do a new webinar and I want to share the celestial journey. And at that moment I thought, am I sure? Because this is a very powerful frequency. It's quite new. Is it not too early? And then I felt no, because we're living in a strange time here on this planet. There are a lot of things happening, and it's so important we start to understand why we are here, to activate the inner wisdom to understand who we are and what is the reason why we are here. And we can start to understand this if we start to feel the journey, the celestial journey we made through different dimensions, different times, and parallel realities. And I want to read 2 sentences what I wrote down when I made this frequency with you. I want to share it. Celestial journey invites you to embrace your cosmic path, awakening your higher self and leading you towards divine connection and spiritual insight. It's an activation of your inner explorer, calling you to traverse the stars, realms, and the mysteries of your own soul. The mysteries of your own soul. Isn't that interesting? When I made this frequency, I felt the mysteries of my soul. And it's not about knowledge. Knowledge is interesting. It's about understanding. It's a feeling. It's not in words. It's a kind of inner feeling, what creates a balance, what gives us some inner power, everything is falling on the right place. Like, now I know. I cannot explain it, but I know. I cannot explain why I feel this, but I know. I cannot explain why I say no, but I feel I need to say no. It starts to give you a more strong feeling about understanding of who you are and where you came from. And if we start to understand this part of ourselves, then we also understand the next step. And then it's easier to make choices. So, celestial journey for me is a very important activation. And as I said, we just finished it with our sonic last Friday. And when I brought it together, the music and the tones and the visuals, we tested it. And the first time I could only cry. It felt like coming home. Coming home, not on a certain place, but coming home inside of myself. And that's the reason I don't want to talk a lot about it. I just want to give you that experience. So allow everything what needs to happen. It's possible you will feel emotions. It's possible you will feel sensations in your body, or pressure on your forehead, or you get it very warm or very cold. Just allow everything what needs to happen. And when we start this activation, we start with 2 frequencies next to each other. You just focus in the center between it. At the end, it will be one frequency. And after 5 minutes, your screen gets totally black, and at that moment you close your eyes. And you stay with your eyes closed until I come back to you. After this activation, let's go 1 minute in silence just to digest the frequency. When we start activation, you take 3 times a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. And when you close your eyes, when the screen gets black, also you take 3 times this deep breath. For people who do more webinars with me know that we always start to connect with each other, to think of someone we love, and we make little golden lines from our heart to connect with everyone, to create a field of love. In this activation, we don't do this preparation because it's an individual journey you're going to make. Of course, together we go in the same frequency and we raise the frequency, but we don't interact with each other because it's your personal journey, your celestial journey. It's only about you. Let's start the journey. I want to ask you to leave the chat, not to use the chat so we don't disturb each other. I will close my camera, and I'm looking forward to share this frequency. For me, it's coming home, this frequency. Enjoy, connect with the sounds, with the music, with the vibration. Celestial journey. Enjoy. I will close my camera. celestial journey, we take again 3 times a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. And when it helps you to ground, just stretch a little bit. And when you're back here in reality, share with me one word. What do you feel right now at this moment? Just share with me one word. What is happening? What do you feel? What is the first thought? What you have after this activation? The celestial journey, I hope you have the same experience I had. Coming home, connecting with my soul journey, with my path, my source, where I'm coming from. It's possible the coming days you dream a little bit more, and the knowledge, not the wisdom will start, not the knowledge. The knowledge, we want to know everything, we want to understand everything, but it's about the inner wisdom as a deep, deep knowing. As I said, this was really an incredible journey, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see it again, tomorrow you find the recording of this webinar on my YouTube channel. Also, this activation you'll find tomorrow in the Cosmic Care page in the app. If you want to repeat this activation, repeating is the power, we always say. Also, I'm looking forward to the journey we're going to make, the 13 journeys, each journey 13 days of the Shamanic Intensive, with something spectacular, and that is the sleep dream meditation you do before you go to bed or before you go to sleep. And you can download it so you have it on your own device. So I will share a link, and I've said everything I wanted to share. And my mission, my purpose is to share this with the world. This knowledge, this wisdom of sacred geometry, the sounds, the frequencies. So I hope you share on your socials or on my socials how you experienced this activation. And if you haven't ordered the book, I hope you, for the ones who have it, that you enjoy it. For me, it's one of the most important things I did ever, the Shamanic Nature of God. And if you don't have it yet, get yours. You will love it. And also I hope you make the journey with me in the Shamanic Nature Intensive. The beginning of November, I will be back with a new webinar, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for the connection. Thank you for being connected. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.